Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are living in a world of unprecedented changes. For decades, the global economy narratives have been dominated by the established Western economies. But what if I told you that the most significant growth story, the largest untapped consumer base, and the most exciting innovations are now taking roots in places you might not even prioritize? I'm talking about the emerging markets. And in 2025, the question isn't if they matter, but why they matter, and now more than ever, how you can position your business for success within them. Our next few minutes, we are going to, break down this seismic shift happening globally and reveal why ignoring these market is no longer an option. It is going to be a strategic misstep if you ignore emerging markets. Let us start with most compelling reasons, which is pure unadulterated growth. While many developed economies face stagnations, aging population, and slower consumer spending, emerging markets are defying the gravity. Now, consider this. Number one is demographic dividend. Many emerging economies boast younger populations. This means a larger workforce entering their prime earning and spending years. We are talking hundreds of millions of new consumers. Number two, rapid urbanization. Millions are moving from rural areas to cities, creating new hubs of economic activities, um, demand for infrastructure and services. Think about the scale of new demand for housing, transport, and modern amenities. Number three is leapfrogging technology. Unlike developed nations that are often burdened with a lot of legacy infrastructure, etc., emerging markets are leapfrogging straight to the latest technologies. Mobile payment system in Africa, e-commerce in Southeast Asia, and renewable energy adoption in Latin America are often advanced than in many Western countries. They don't need landlines when everyone has smartphones. They don't need traditional banks when mobile money is available. This isn't just about cheap labor anymore. This is about new market, new customers, new ways of doing business. The sheer scale of consumer base in emerging market is staggering. Billions of people are joining the global middle class and yearning for products and services that improve their lives. They are digitally native, savvy, and connected. And we should also talk about connectivity. The smartphones have become ultimate equalizers. Internet penetration continues to soar, bringing e commerce, social media, and digital services to millions who were previously unbanked or underserved. We have to look at the e commerce boom as well. Online shopping isn't just a Western phenomena. In countries like India, Indonesia, and Brazil, e commerce is exploding, driven by convenience, wider product availability, and the competitive pricing. Brand loyalty and aspiration is something that we have to look at. Consumers in these markets often have strong aspirations for global brands, but also fierce loyalty to local brands that understand their unique needs and cultural nuances. This is where the balance lies. And let's look at the data driven insights. The vast amount of digital activity it generates rich data offering unprecedented insight into consumer behavior, preferences, and trends, allowing businesses to tailor their offerings precisely. This isn't about selling outdated products, it's about innovating for a new generation of consumers with distinct needs and desire. Beyond the consumption, the emerging markets are rapidly becoming hotbeds of innovation. The challenges inherent in these regions often spark incredibly creative and resilient solutions. Let's focus on these issues now. Number one is the problem solving focus. Entrepreneurs in emerging markets are often solving fundamental high impact problem related to access to healthcare, education, clean energy, and financial services. This breed practical, scalable innovation and solutions. Number two is cost effective innovations. Since in all these markets there are limited resources, often force innovation, and innovation needs to be lean, efficient, and highly impactful, which can then be reverse engineered and applied globally. The tech talent pool is number three. A rapidly growing pool of highly skilled tech talent, often educated at world class institutions, is driving the breakthrough in AI, in fintech, in biotech, and more. Number four is the venture capital inflow. Nothing happens without money, you know that, right? So, international and local venture capital is increasingly flowing into these markets, fueling the startup ecosystem and scaling promising ventures. We are seeing more unicorns emerging from these regions. This isn't just about copying Western model; it's about leading the way in a new solutions for global challenges. Now, it would be not fair to only talk about opportunities. Let's talk about what are the challenges. Doing business in emerging market comes with its own unique set of challenges, but understanding them is the first step to overcome them. So let's look at the challenges. One is regulatory and legal complexities. Business laws, intellectual property rights, and taxation can vary significantly and change frequently. It requires careful due diligence and local expertise. Number two is the political and economic volatility. Geopolitics shift, currency fluctuation, and localized political instability can impact operations and financial institutions. Risk assessment is paramount here, especially if you're entering into the emerging markets. Number three is infrastructure gaps. While improving rapidly, some regions still face challenges with reliable power transportation, with logistics, especially in rural areas. Number four is the cultural nuances. Understanding the local customs, communication style, and consumer preferences is critical. What works in one country might fail spectacularly in other, even within the same region. Talent acquisition and retention. While talent is abundant, finding and retaining the right talent with necessary skills and cultural fit can be challenging. These aren't roadblocks, they are hurdles that require strategic planning, local partnership, and deep understanding of the landscape. So, how do you sort of unblock the potential while mitigating the risk? And here are some key strategies for thriving in emerging markets. Number one, do your homework and localize. Don't assume one size fit all. Conduct thorough market research. Understand local consumer behavior, preferences, and cultural nuances. Adapt your product, services, and marketing accordingly. Number two is build strong and very strong local partnership. Partnership with local businesses, distributors, or even government entities can provide invaluable insights, navigating regulatory landscape and build trust within the communities. Number three is embrace agility and flexibility. The environment can change quickly. Be prepared to adapt your strategies, supply chain, business models. Lean, agile operations are the key here. And further, invest in local talent. Hire local teams who understand the market intimately. Empower them, provide training, and foster a culture of local ownership and innovation. Moving forward is leverage the digital and mobile first, because that is readily available in these emerging markets. Prioritize mobile first strategy for communication, sales, and services delivery. Digital channels are often the most effective and efficient way to reach to your new customers. Moving on, focus on long-term vision. Building a sustainable presence in emerging markets require patience for a long-term perspective. Short-term gain shouldn't overshadow strategic sustainable growth. Moving on, embrace social impact. Increasingly, consumers and government in emerging markets value businesses that contribute positively to society and the environment. Integrating ESG principle is not just for reputation, it is good for business as well. These markets aren't just about selling, they are about building relationships, contribution to local economies, and becoming part of fabric of the community. As we look forward towards the next decade, the trajectory is clear. Emerging markets are not just contributing to global growth, they are increasingly driving the global growth. The center of gravity for economic activity is shifting, and businesses that fail to acknowledge this do so at their own peril. This isn't about pulling resources from developed market, it's about strategically allocating capital and talent to where the future growth lies. It's about diversification, it's about resilience and unlocking new revenue streams that will future proof your enterprise. From the vibrant tech hub of Bangalore to bustling consumer market of Lagos, from the innovative startup in Sao Paulo to the manufacturing powerhouse of Vietnam, these markets are shaping the next chapter of global commerce. The opportunities are immense, but only those willing to learn, adapt, and engage meaningfully. So remember which category you are falling into. So the question returns: why do emerging markets matter now? Because they represent the future of global businesses. They are where the customers are, where the innovation is happening, and where the next wave of economic power is being built. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Start your research, connect with experts, and think strategically about how your business can become part of this dynamic future. So, friends, what are your thoughts on emerging markets? Let me know in the comments below. And if you find this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive into the world of global businesses. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time very soon. Bye for now.